It's snowing. The year's coming to an end. But 2020 is gonna be fire! Melt the snow away, boy! What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Alright, before we get started with this video, you already know what the deal is. Give it a thumbs up. Alright, before we get started with 2020 is going to be crazy for gaming. And so we're going to be talking about the biggest and best games coming in 2020. Mark your calendar, save those nickels because you're going to be spending that money, boy. But before we talk about the games, if you want to join a dope gaming community, become a sponsor through Twitch, right here on YouTube or on Patreon. You join a dope gaming community, you get on my friend list. We game every night with the sponsors, bro. The link's in the description. All right, bro. 2019, I have to admit, it was a good year in gaming, but we've had better years. Death Stranding was the talk of the town in 2019. That lets you know the struggle was real. We had some gems, but 2020 is shaping up to be a phenomenal year in gaming. Besides the fact that both Sony and Microsoft launching brand new consoles, the games that are coming should be lit. So for this video, I'm going to be sharing games that are on my radar for 2020, games that pique my interest, games that I think you should give a second look. So we're going to be going in order of release dates, starting in January. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the story of Kakarot, aka Goku. And so this game is coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One. I probably will be getting this on my Xbox One X, not the Series X. The Series X comes out in 2020, but it's the X. Microsoft, work on your naming of consoles. So, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot drops on January 17th. January 17th, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I hear that this is more of an RPG story, and it's in the story setting of Z. This Dragon Ball Z, in my opinion, was the best. No, Super was lit too. But this game should be dope. January 17th. All right, next game. Put this game on your calendar. Gods and Monsters. This was revealed at Ubisoft's E3 from the creators of the Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The game, when I first saw it, it reminded me of Breath of the Wild. The shell-shaded, the art style. Launches on the Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. And so, Gods and Monsters, the game is looking lit. Comes out in February. That's how you say February? Look at how it's spelled, February. Alright, next game. Bro, you talking about a game that's been delayed and shown off at E3, and then shown off at E3, and then shown off at E3 some more. Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII, a game that is on a lot of dudes' radar. This was the game, in my opinion, we're going to give y'all some video game history right now. This was the game that changed the tide of Nintendo and their dominance in gaming, in my opinion. After Final Fantasy VII, Nintendo has never been the same. Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo is Nintendo's bread and butter. They had all the lit Final Fantasy games. And then when Nintendo launched the Nintendo 64 and Sony got the exclusivity to this game, the PlayStation took off, bro, and Sony ain't looked back since. But this game looks dope. Right now, it's a PlayStation exclusive. Low key, part of me is saying I'm just gonna hold out and wait. It's a launch exclusive. I think this might be coming to the Xbox eventually. Of course, I rock with my Xbox One X, so I might hold off and see if Microsoft gets a release date later on in the year, maybe for the Xbox X Series. And this is why I'm not in a rush to pick up this game in March. March is going to be lit for gaming. Bruh! Probably my most anticipated game so far in 2020. Ori and the Will of the Wisps comes out March 11th. Bro, this generation, Xbox had the two best platformers in my opinion. Cuphead and Ori. I'm actually favoring this a little bit more than Cup. I loved the first game. Bro, if you were a fan of 2D Metroid games, just the mechanics of learning new abilities and retraversing areas, the art style is beautiful, the story was captivating. The game was just brilliant, a masterpiece. And this game, Ori the Will of the Wisps, the second version, looks to take it up a notch in every way. And so March 11th, my most anticipated, confirmed, these are games that have been confirmed for 2020 so far. Ori and the Will of the Wisps, March 11th. And I get it, I don't have to shell out another $60 for it. It's included with Game Pass. And so it's already actually downloaded on my Xbox. And so once it comes out, I'll be able to play it. When I say downloaded, it's preloaded. I'm ready to play this bad boy. It's gonna, if you have Game Pass, it's included with your Game Pass subscription. Lit. Next game, Animal Crossing New Leaf launches March 20th. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck. Ori right now is overshadowing Animal Crossing for me. I'm probably still going to pick it up, but March is heavy with games. So Animal Crossing New Horizons. Did I say New Leaf? New Horizons comes out March 20th. Next game. Bro. Also on March 20th, Doom Eternal. Now, Doom Eternal's multi-platform release comes out on the Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation 4. Doom Eternal, I'm not 100% sold on this game yet because I bought Doom, the Doom 2016 for the multiplayer. And so I want to see what the multiplayer is like. I think they're doing a spin on the multiplayer, which I'm not really feeling right now. So, but March 20th, I may pick it up. I don't know. All right, March 20th, Doom Eternal. Next game. Bro, this game is on my radar too. This game is intriguing me. Bleeding Edge. Comes from a good pedigree of developers. The same developers that made Hellblade and the Devil May Cry series game. So you know the action is going to be on point. The gameplay looks like it's going to be on point. Bleeding Edge is going to be a 4v4 multiplayer arena shooter / brawler type. I've never seen a game like this before in my life. And so March 24th again. This is going to be an Xbox exclusive, and it's going to be included with my Game Pass subscription, so I don't have to shell out an extra $60. I'm just going to turn on my Xbox and play it. I did get invited to the beta, but I was at Disney World, and so I couldn't test it out. But the game looks lit, man. Game looks lit. Bleeding Edge drops on March 24th on the box. All right, next game. This game came out of nowhere for me. Grounded. This was shown at Xbox's the XO19. It looks cool. It's like a Honey I Shrunk the Kids type game. It comes out spring 2020. No definitive date, but spring 2020. I'm going to give this game a look. All right. It's called Grounded. All right. Next game. Bro, I am going to give up playing every game in the world and become a Minecraft YouTuber. There's nothing you could do about it. Psych. But there is a Minecraft game that intrigues me. Minecraft Dungeons. This looks more like a Diablo dungeon crawler type game. This is going to be a multi-platform release coming out on the Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4. I think this has crossplay too. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it does. Minecraft Dungeon is looking good, bro. Looking good. Minecraft Dungeon. I'm going to be picking that up, definitely. And it's included with my Game Pass, so I don't have to pay any money for it. I'm getting my money's worth from this Game Pass, bro. Next game. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. The remake. I meant the remake. Resident Evil 3 remake. This game is set to come out on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Never been a real big Resident Evil 3 fan. I will pick this game up if I've cleared out my backlog and I don't have anything else to play. That's the only way I'll pick this game up. But it looks like it's going to be a good game. Resident Evil 3. Next game. A huge game. Cyberpunk 2077. The game drops April 16th. And this looks like to be graphically the best game as far as visuals are concerned this generation. I probably will pick this game up. It's time to expand my horizons. April 16th, Cyberpunk 2077. Next game, brah. Probably my second most anticipated game for 2020. Marvel's Avengers A-Day. Brah. This game is looking good, man. I saw some of the gameplay at E3. The game drops May 15th. Day one buy. I'm going to be picking this up on my Xbox One X. Not to be confused with the Xbox Series X. I gotta say that every time, bro. The Xbox Series X console looks lit. I love the design. Work on the name. I know Microsoft said they're just calling it the Xbox, but that Series X is still confusing. All right, but May 15th, Marvel Avengers Day 1, not a no-brainer. And Holiday 2020. This is going to be a launch game for the Xbox Series X. Not to be confused with the Xbox One X. Halo Infinite. The game looks dope. I like Halo 5, and so I'm going to be picking this one up. All right, next game. And now the rest of these games don't have a official launch date, but are anticipated or could possibly come in 2020, so I included it in this video. Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga drops on the Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4. Y'all know how I roll with Star Wars. Y'all know. And really, I'm not a big fan of the Lego games except the Star Wars. I love the Star Wars Lego games on my Xbox 360. Definitely gonna I'm definitely gonna be picking this up, and so should be lit. Londo. All right, the next game coming in 2020, Tales of Arise, bro. The Tales series, solid RPG. I remember playing these on my GameCube, and so Tales of Arise, definitely. I'm gonna be picking this up. Game looks lit. All right, next game coming in 2020. We don't have an official launch date yet, but you already know. Cuphead DLC, something delicious, something Delicious Course, DLC. I forget what the L was. But, Delicious Last Course. That's it. It's right here. I'm going to fail. Delicious Last Course, bro, Cuphead. Ori and Cuphead. 1 and 2 in 2D platformers this generation, bro. Look how dope. Cuphead just was crazy good. And this is coming out on Xbox and Nintendo Switch. You better believe this is going to be a day one. I wonder, is the DLC included with Game Pass? I don't know. But even if it's not, I'm picking it up. All right, next game. And again, this is a question mark for 2020. Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. I don't know. With the last rumors that we got with them still hiring and those key positions that they're still looking to fill, it causes me to think the game may not come 2020. But I think this would be a perfect holiday game for Nintendo. Nintendo's going to need a banger for 2020. And I think Breath of the Wild 2 will fit that build. Speaking of Breath of the Wild, bro, this game looks like Breath of the Wild on steroids. Just the art style. We don't know too much about the game yet, except that it's going to have multiplayer because you can see 2 characters. I think in one scene it shows 3. Everwild. Yeah, there you go. You got 2 characters right there. Made by Rare. Everwild. This is an Xbox exclusive. Again, this is a question mark for 2020. I think this is going to be on the next gen Xbox. Probably a 2021 game. But this game is looking, so far, just a teaser that they shown has this game looking real good, man. I love the cell shaded art style. There you have 3 people right there. Imagine Breath of the Wild with multiplayer, bro. And so interesting to see more information on this game. This game is definitely on my radar. So another game. This was revealed to me the first time at the Nintendo Direct. Rogue Company. 4v4 action, third-person shooting. This game looks lit, and it's going to be cross-play. Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation 4. Put Rogue Company on your wish list for 2020. Rogue Company is looking good, bro. And as I mentioned before, in 2020, we have the launch of 2 consoles. Right now, I'm leaning towards getting the Xbox. I haven't seen anything about the PlayStation 5 yet, so I'm not just going to say, nope, I ain't getting it. But between Sony and Microsoft, it always comes down to exclusives. Sony's exclusives never really did it for me. I've already invested so much in the Xbox ecosystem, so I'm probably going to be getting the Xbox Series X over the PlayStation 5. But we're having consoles launching in 2020, so that should be lit. You know what would really tip me over the edge? Microsoft, if y'all in that reveal E3, whenever y'all do the big blowout for the Xbox Series X, bro, show us that Fable 4, bro. This is Fable 3 footage, but show us Fable 4. And if y'all announce a new Banjo-Kazooie game, this y'all IP. It's a Microsoft exclusive. Y'all announce a new Banjo 3D platformer, not that nuts and bolts stuff. A true 3D Banjo-Kazooie game, bro. Oh my goodness, I'd lose it. All right, dudes. So these are the biggest and best games, in my opinion, coming in 2020. Maybe I missed the game. Maybe there's a game here I talked about that you're like, Obi-Wan, you tripping, bro? Minecraft. Not Dungeons, but just regular Minecraft. A new Minecraft is coming out that I didn't know of. Let me know, bro. So what do you guys think about my list? Games coming in 2020. Most of these were already confirmed games. So sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things gaming, bruh. We out, boy, bruh. 2020 is going to be insane.